Hi, Dana.
Hello.
Welcome to this interview that we're doing. Strange times that we're in. What I'd like you to begin with is, can you explain a little bit about your business?
I have a floristry business called Blossoms of Grace where I do flower arrangements for gifts, occasions and home displays. I'm going to start my journey of how I started my business. I started off doing level 2 floristry at Sutton College, and from there I liked the course and doing the practical, and it inspired me to do flower arrangements and run my own business because I realised that it was something I'm very good at. Then I started a self-employment course and I learned about prices and customers and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it, and it built some of my confidence. And February 2018 I started working at Beyond Expectations with Jennifer, selling Valentine's flowers outside the shop, and that helped me to reach out to customers some more and got me out of the comfort zone and reach out to more customers by selling outside and talking to people that I didn't know. And I also did the same for Mother's Day.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a few little questions and go into a little bit more detail, if that's okay.
No
Would you feel
problem.
comfortable in telling the people about what your disability is?
I have autistic spectrum disorder.
Okay. And when you saw the course, because it was a new course, what made you think this is a course for me?
Because of the stuff we learn about like target marketing and quotes and settings, and I thought it would be really good for my business for me to know, so that I know what I'm doing and so that I run the business properly.
Did you have any expectations when you started the course?
At first I did. Some I didn't and some I did. The expectation I had was to get more customers.
And
But
the first day I brought you into Jennifer's shop, Beyond Expectations in Croydon. What did you think when you met Jennifer?
to be honest, I was nervous at first and I thought there was going to be lots of expectations, and then I got there in the end and got very confident once I started my journey there of selling the flowers outside of the shop and speaking to people I didn't know and selling it to them.
When Jennifer said to you, well, we'll do a test trade, and suddenly she said, right, we're going to do Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, what were you thinking at that time? Did you think that you could do that?
I didn't think I could at first, to be honest, because I usually get nervous of talking to random people. And then she gave me the courage and showed me how to do it. And from there, I've been feeling very, very confident of doing that.
That's good. And part of that with the test trade, what do you think you learnt from it?
I learned how to get out of comfort zone, to be strong, and to reach out to people.
Okay, I was speaking to Jennifer earlier in the week, and I was saying that Jennifer is quite a tough taskmaster. She's not frightened of criticizing you, and sometimes she criticizes you about your standard of your flowers, and sometimes
Um,
sometimes she criticizes you about the design of your flowers. How do you feel when Jennifer criticizes you?
I feel like it's a good thing, to be honest, because to help me make it look modern, to draw some eye attention to customers. Yeah, because they looked contemporary, and she said I needed to make it look modern. And I'm glad I know and I learned from that. And from there, I went to study at modern and contemporary course for 8 weeks at Sutton College. And from there, that helped me to get better with my style of flowers.
Okay. you're now operating from Croydon Council's garden centre.
I'm at Orchard Garden Centre.
Yeah, how is it going? Can you tell people how it's going?
That for me is going really well at Cherry Orchard Garden Centre. I still do flower arrangements and I have my own space to do it. And I also do talk to customers and sell my bouquets from outside on the table.
And can you tell me, because we've just had Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, I'm not sure whether you managed Mother's Day, but how did your Valentine's Day go this year?
I sold some fresh and artificial flower arrangements at Berners Bethville House, and we was also there last year for Mother's Day.
Okay.
And we're there for Christmas also.
Part of what we're doing here is we're also thinking about, part of the reason we're talking today is about sort of mentors and about the role that I'm having to do it. Do you have any advice to people like myself and to people like Jennifer that would make things better for other people as well? Have you got any advice for us?
I'm not too sure, but I'd like to say the help is really good and really useful. And it's really inspired me in so many ways and built me into the stronger person than what I thought to get out there and work.
Okay. And lastly, I know you'd want to plug your business, so at the end of this, I'm hoping to be able to use some of your Instagram page. Can you tell people about what your Instagram page is?
My Instagram page is called Blossoms of Grace, and I also have a Facebook called Blossoms of Grace as well with all of my work. I have photos and videos.
Okay, we'll make sure we subtitle this at the end and hopefully show some of your designs because they're absolutely beautiful and you should be very proud of yourself. And last question, how are you managing to do your business at all at the minute with COVID-19 and social distancing? Are you managing to do anything at all?
I've been looking at ideas for Father's Day for when it's over and working out price quotes on the computer and looking on Pinterest as well for ideas because I got that advice from Jennifer to look at modern flowers and stuff on Pinterest, for example, to give me some ideas, which is really helpful because I use Pinterest a lot and it's really, really helped.
Brilliant. Thank you, Dan.
I use my own ideas when I do it.
I think it's really important while you're doing this is to keep positive, and it's good that you're doing the research, and I look forward to seeing some of the new flowers and the new arrangements, and I think a lot of people are going to want to buy things once we're out of this, so I think that's a good idea. So can I thank you again for doing the interview?
You're welcome. And thank you for letting me have the opportunity to speak on behalf of my business.
It's a pleasure.